Okay, well, hello again. This is Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition going mostly solo, episode 10. We're in double figures. And because, yeah, to celebrate, we're going to do something astonishingly, probably ill-advised. Um, but it ought to be fun. So I'm just going to check in with my friend here. Because I want to look at his stock again. So I think I should be okay for potions of health, healing, and all the rest of it. But I do want to pick up one of these because where I'm going, that will actually prove quite useful. As will these arrows +1. But more on that in a second. We'll just get out the temple and I'll show you on the world map where we are going to go. So this area, the temple east of Beregost, is quite dangerous for a solo character, especially a thief as inept as Harrison here. Because in this area around here, there's a load of dread wolves, and there are even a couple of vampiric wolves who heal themselves by draining hit points from you. Very, very nasty, require magical weapons, and they're like in a pack, so with other less dangerous wolves, so I'm going to try and avoid them if at all possible. But I need to go off the eastern edge of this area to go to a new realm over here, which is probably one of the most feared areas in the entire game, but there are very large gains to be made. So even though I am 10,000 experience points to my next level, and the level above that will be about another 30,000 roughly, if I am fortunate and don't bump into too many wolves, because we all know how well we do with them, I may be able to put on 2 levels in the next hour. That's a big claim, but when we get to the area and we avoid all the dogs and wolves, I will explain. Well, that's a good start to the video, isn't it? Utterly predictable. Did I speak too soon and just jinx myself by saying I had too many health, a sufficient number of health potions? Okay. You be like that. At least I'm not too far from the temple, so I can go and get some cheap healing. Actually, is this the first combat that I've done in my sexy armour? No, it's not, is it? Because we fought a couple of Flins and gnolls over in High Hedge, didn't we? Dancing around the mage's throne room like some kind of moron. Okay. Right. Yeah. Oh, hello. Hobgoblin. Surprise attack. This really doesn't bode well, does it? I think there's a little bandit mercenary group down here actually, so maybe I will try not to aggro him. And what's my probably aren't any shadows to hide in. Oh, let's see if we can sneak by. Okay, so there's 4 of them. Katak is because he's named. Do I want to use a fireball? Oh, he got hit by lightning. Okay, tell you what. While the other guys are off the screen... no.
You no fight. You fight, you die.
Oh. Piss off then. Yeah, changing weapons. I wanted to backstab him. I'm not really terribly good at the whole stealth thing. So you see, he lost half of his hit points when you get hit by lightning. So I do have a little bit of an advantage. Okay. I'm going to use my patented tactic of running away, but I think first I will invest, because there's a lot of them. We won't be able to do any more damage to him, but hopefully we'll wipe out his friends who no doubt have poison arrows. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to make that 300 gold back, but in terms of experience points and not having to run around the map for 3/4 of an hour, that's probably a good thing, especially when, with my luck, we'll bump into a random encounter with a vampiric wolf. Oh, he actually hit him with the bow before he armed his longsword. Fairly decent chunk of experience points. Okay, we'll have to try the backstabbing thing another time because yeah, I'm even players of a certain age will know a game called Thief and its sequel, which are, you know, the kind of like the spiritual predecessors to Deus Ex and the Looking Glass aesthetic. Younger people, like under 35, will have absolutely zero clue of what I'm talking about. But Thief and the Thief series was a really, really well respected set of games, and the idea was you go around and nick stuff from mansion houses and avoid the guards, and because you know, if you were actually getting into a sword fight, you obviously not done your job properly, because a good thief is meant to never be seen. Harrison, as we've established, is not a good thief, and I was absolutely terrible at the Thief games. I just don't have the mentality for stealth gameplay. So, you know, all the people who play Spy in Team Fortress 2 never ever got to grips with that class. I am not known for my subtlety, hence the fireball necklace of missiles approach. So yeah, okay, we might need another level or two before I can pull off a successful backstab. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to jinx it. Maybe it's because I'm drinking beer rather than tea. Okay, maybe that's having something to do with my my rolling or Harrison's rolling ability. So there's one more dog down here. Maybe another one actually. Okay. Right, so we made it to the edge of the map, remarkably without losing a hit point. So we are going to go here. And let's just check where we are. Okay. Now I had to plan our route through here quite carefully, because this area is dangerous for a party. Never mind dangerous for a terrible thief. So this thing here is a protection from Petrification Scroll, which will stop you from being turned to stone, hence the name, and I am going to use it on myself. It lasts 6 hours, so I'm going to have to work fairly quickly to clear this map. An hour translating to about 3 minutes in real time. And you notice I'm equipping my super duper +1 arrows as well, because you may notice there are things around here that may look like rocks, but they're actually kind of like horns of dead things, and this is what we are here for. This is a basilisk. It's a big, huge, fecking reptile that can turn you to stone with just a glance, which is why I need my little protection from petrification thing going on here. And because they mainly use ranged attacks, I can just spam it with fireballs and hopefully just arrows +1. And by the time this dumb reptile realizes that actually his petrification gaze is not doing him any good at all, he'll be dead. And I will be standing pretty, having earned a big, huge chunk of experience. So you can see his petrification gaze is just like, now's not the time to critical miss. I know he's a long way away. You got good arrows and you got a good bow. Honestly. So you can see that the petrification thing is really not working for this basilisk. So we got nearly half of his hit points down, and if Harrison decides he wants to do something other than critical miss, that's like 2 in a row. So this area is called, or known as, my god, I've used 20 arrows on one basilisk, and this is a lesser basilisk. Ah, okay, he's dead. Finally. I'm gonna have to, yeah. But at this rate, I'm going to run out of arrows before I actually get to the bit that I want to do, which is the Mutamin's Garden. Mutamin is a evil, an evil mage who has some pet basilisks, and these lesser basilisks give me a huge chunk of XP. So, you know, 8 of these guys and I'll be rocking a new level. But the name Lesser Basilisk implies Greater Basilisk, and there are also quite a few of these knocking around this area as well. I'll tell you what, to stop you from critical missing, I'm just going to get a little bit closer. So this guy here is a Greater Basilisk, and actually, the fact that I've aggroed him, stop fucking critical missing, you idiot. These arrows are expensive. I'm not actually terribly bothered that I'm got 2 at a time now, because petrification gazes are not doing any damage to me at all. Because, oh, and I get an angel ring, angel skin ring. Right, so 1,400 XP for a basilisk, or lesser basilisk, is pretty good. These guys, because they have more hit points, these chaps... Oh, and I just aggroed the other lesser basilisk down there. Stop fucking critical missing. What is wrong with you? He's looking at this big, huge lizard that's worth 7,000 XP. And he's probably soiling his pants. That's why he can't concentrate and shoot straight with pretty much the best short bow in the game. Okay, and he's run out of petrification gazes now, so he's going to try and eat me. And his... It's alright, just stand there and do nothing. It's fine. It's not like this is one of the most powerful enemies in the entire game. 4 damage, God almighty. At least he's slow. Will you fucking stop that? I'm sorry, I'm going to be very, very sweary in this video because... he just doesn't want this extra level, you see. You asked for this, mate. If you're so crap with the arrows, I'm going to make you fight him with the sword. I mean, look at the size of it. How on earth can you not hit it? Oh, shit. Okay, I forgot about that. I forgot they had a poisonous bite. Just as well I brought a few antidote bottles, eh? Yeah, just stand there and get poison bitten again. That's a great idea. Right, now whack him. Oh, has he recovered some petrification gazes? Yes, he has. Critical miss again. That's 60 arrows for 3 goddamn basilisks. Now, the main problem I have, other than Harrison being an absolutely rank shot, critical miss again! 7,000 XP. I really genuinely hope that I am going to be able to get around this area without losing, or using rather, all of my +1 arrows. So yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to put them on. You know, any kind of like warrior class, 160 +1 arrows would be more than sufficient to do this area. But this is not your average warrior, is it? He's... I swear, I am... I know I've invested nearly 10 hours in this character, but he would test the patience of a saint, wouldn't he? Oh, and he's coming to bite me. Yeah, okay. You're gonna give me my next level. So you just stay there. So I'm gonna leave a trail of corpses in my wake again, like I did with the gnolls. Bravely run away. Oh, come on. You just know that I'm gonna trigger some kind of horrific enemy as a kind of like a random encounter, or bump into there's a party of really well-equipped bandits in here. Well, technically they're not bandits. They're just... Oh god. Look, I don't want to... Blimey O'Reilly. 77 arrows to kill 3 lesser basilisks and 1 greater basilisk. Right. But we gained a level. Okay, so I said I was going to try and get these up to 100, didn't I? But I also want to improve these stats as well, so... will I be able to get another level before I go to the mines? Maybe. So, put 5 in each of those skills. Yeah, these I'm not bothered about. Should I? Or should I just put them there? Yeah, I'll put it in fine traps. Because that fine trap skill is going to be very important when we get to Cloakwood. Okay, so... so yeah. Okay, is there another basilisk around here? Anywhere? I'm not sure there is. I can't quite remember how many there are. I think there's only the one. Oh, of course, Flint. Because we haven't killed enough of those today. I mean, he's remarkable, isn't he? In how little damage he can inflict and how regularly he can miss a target. Oh, God. It's a shame there isn't another basilisk around. Maybe it would do me a favour and turn this idiot to stone. At this point I'm not sure whether I'm talking about the Flint or my actual character. Stop being such a useless bastard. I mean, is it real? Oh my god. Yeah, I think I might re-watch all of my videos, and we should do a critical miscount. Oh god. This is taking away valuable protection from petrification time. Right, okay. get in there and twat him. Right. Blimey. Okay, quick check of the map. Okay, well, we're gonna swing round and up and then back. Mutamin is around here somewhere. And there's that party with really, really good gear is here. So I'm gonna try and hurry. And yeah, I need a potion, don't I? Here we are. So these purple ones, they give you an extra couple of hit points. And they also cure any diseases you might have, which is handy if you've been fighting Are you sick on alls? I'm sick on alls. Right, okay. I'm gonna try and vaguely wander us a little bit closer to where I want us to go, even though it is potentially risking more random encounters. Okay, there's the edge of the map. Now we go up. Oh, hello. That's good. A relief, at least. Okay. Onward. Quick save. Why am I in combat? I'm not in combat. I will be in a minute. Where I will blow another 500 gold pieces worth of arrow plus ones, ineffectually trying to fight basilisks. Right. This encounter is really very tough. Mutamin is quite a high level mage, and even though I'm level 7 apparently, and apparently on my base to hit armor class 0 has improved. Not that I can goddamn tell. So as we work our way west, you'll start seeing things that look like statues, which of course aren't. They're people who have been petrified by Mutamin's collection menagerie of these guys. So actually, since he's just critical missing all the time, I'm just going to leave him with the normal arrows, because apparently the hit bonuses don't make any goddamn difference anyway. Oh, he wants to eat me. No, 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 no. No. I'm keeping you well at arm's length, because I keep not being able to hit huge bloody lizards. And when I do, I don't, do them any damage, because, what would be the use of that? There is a reason I am not using my necklace of missiles. Yeah, just let him get really, really close to you and then miss. Sorry. So rather than walking the big ambulatory hyenas, I'm walking my stone-gazing lizard. Come to Papa. Come on. Oh, a health potion. I'll take that. So, yes, I had to literally run across the entire map to kill this stinking thing. Alright, save. I'm just checking there isn't another basilisk down here that I've missed. There is another knoll. I mean, obviously there's another knoll. You know what, I'm not going to do the hit and run tactics on this. Sir Robin has got to find his big boy pants and just man up. After all, I've got plenty of health potions, haven't I? Okay then. Oh yeah, I used that earlier, didn't I? So... okay. So, pop another potion. And let's see if we can get into the centre of the statue garden without actually triggering the event. So, yeah. So, that bear tried to fight a basilisk and lost. So, just about here. Okay. So, and there are a shed load of basilisks in here. I think there's at least 3 greater basilisks. So, there we are. There's one of them. There's a lesser, and Mutamin is around here. So, you know the tactics by now. So, he made his save. Of course he made his save. So, I will pop a couple at least. Try and... yeah. Okay. One more for luck. That greater basilisk is surprisingly fire resistant, but Mutamin isn't. Okay. I can relax a little bit now, because I only have these big, huge, fecking lizards to worry about. And the spellcaster is dead. And I nick his potions and all of this good stuff. But now he's not hostile. Well, not yet, anyway. Which is kind of interesting. Oh, I think that's a major a robe of fire resistance. Evidently not resistant enough. Okay, yeah. We do have backup arrows. So... yeah, okay. Oh. Oh. He seems to be... oh, he hasn't been given the go-ahead. So he's kind of... Mutamin has tamed him by the looks of it. I'm just gonna kill him because it's 7,000 experience. And if he's got friends around, which he does... Okay, we save. And try and find the other greater basilisks. I think there's at least 2 more. Or maybe I needed to initiate the dialogue. Because I could have just untalked myself out of 14,000 experience points, which would be a bit of a swizz if they're not actually there. In fact, if I need to actually... yeah, there are a few lesser basilisks knocking about, but there should be a couple of greater ones as well. Whether you have to do the dialogue to summon them or not is an interesting question. Oh, I made a critical hit. Bloody hell. So this area without the protection from the protection from petrification thing would be pretty impossible. What's that? Is it a gibberling? Seriously, what the hell are you doing here? I critical missed the gibberling at level 7. It took 5 arrows to kill a gibberling. Really does make you wonder why you bother, doesn't it? Oh, another one. Do you think I should fireball them? Or will I be able to handle it? Okay. Okay. I might actually reload that encounter because I'm here for XP and I know that I can kill him with. Yeah, that. Yeah, that basilisk is one of the ones that is kind of like normally on patrol around here. So. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so yeah, I am going to reload that encounter. Yeah. Because that's no good at all. All right. Let's go back. You notice that I'm going back and I haven't died. I'm just doing it to get more XP. Anyway. Okie dokie.
Not a problem.
So we will try this again. Only this time we'll trigger the dialogue. And that will bring in the other greater basilisks. That's if the gibberlings don't kill me first, obviously. Oh! Scroll of Infravision. That's... Alright. Down here. Right. So, I'm going to scoot a bit so Mutamin was down here, wasn't he? So I'm going to ignore him for a second, because he... Unless he decides he wants to come and bite me, he can't really do anything. Right, there we are. Yes, your lizards are very pretty, and they have lots of very pretty experience points. Right, so I'm going to call you a murderous psychopath, and then I'm going to go psycho on you. Right. And now fireball. Oh, it's a mirror image. I'm not worried about that. The next fireball will okay. Yeah, good. Got his third for luck. Come on. Okay, good. He's dead. Now I can run away from this lesser basilisk. Swap my arrows. Mutamin's worth a good chunk of XP as well, isn't he? And critical miss. Actually, no, he can't even be bothered to critical miss. He's just going to stand around doing nothing. Okay, I don't want to run into that little mercenary group. Oh. Oh, good, and I aggroed the bear as well. Yeah, of course, I'm the bad guy, not these big, huge, bloody lizards. It's a black bear. Okay, so he has a. He's not as bad as the polar bear. This is going to need another fireball, I think. Okay, I will try and land one more solid hit on him, and if... 12 damage. He can't have that many hit points left. You know, why don't you petrify the bear? You know. Come on. Right, good. 7,000 XP. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna... I'll just be a bear punch bag again. Right. I really need to sort you out. With the critical miss, obviously. Thank you very much. Oh, just die already. I need XP. And I need hit points. Right, now it's your turn, you dumb. Right, crushing damage. Swap my belts around. Right. Yeah, he hits for about 20 hit points, doesn't he? So I'm going to need another one of them. Yeah, that was kind of inevitable, wasn't it? But, you know, they're only gibberlings. Right. Oh, that was a good time to get a critical hit. I needed that, but don't just walk into the bear. 17 intelligence. Come on. Okay, this is a little bit more like it, isn't it? Yeah, he reverted to type pretty quickly, didn't he? How many is that now? Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, don't... You daft apeth. All that for 175 XP. Right. The gibberlings can get the crappy arrows. That's if they haven't just disappeared. Oh no, there you are. I don't think it's even statistically possible to get this many critical misses. Harrison slain by gibberlings. We are really plumbing the depths of useless, aren't we? Oh, and of course the gibberling does slashing damage, so I'm wearing the wrong belt again. Yeah, how'd you like them apples? Right. I'm going to be very miffed if there isn't another greater basilisk. And I reloaded for nothing. Anyway, come on. Let's go back to the garden and see if he did actually summon more. I'm sure when I've done this before there were more. Okay, that's a little disappointing. Okay, oh well. So we get another couple of lesser basilisks. And yeah, come on. Might as well use the good arrows. I mean, these basilisks are the toughest enemies in the game, practically. You know, the only one... I mean, Sarabok is arguably tougher. It's about at this point that my Petrification Scroll is going to run out. And I'll just get stoned to death. I do wish there was some kind of timer that told you how long you had left. Okay, we'll take a save there. Yeah, okay. I was hoping for another greater basilisk. Never mind. Okay, well, we'll swoop up to the top and get the last one. Notice that this is a different colour. This is not a statue. This is a petrified person who has only been recently petrified and therefore can be saved, which is why I brought the stone to flesh scroll, because that will allow me to revive her, and in gratitude she will enhance my reputation. I will do a sweep of the map first before I go back and get her though, because if there are any other rogue basilisks out here, like that one, I do want to make sure that I get them before my protection runs out. So maybe I was mistaking lesser basilisks for greater ones, but this might be the last one. Injured. Yeah. I know I could just fireball him, but I'm going to need my fireballs for the party who just basically say, "Hey, are you chicken or what?" And you have to show them, yeah, who the boss actually is. Okay, that's worth a save. And we'll just probably trigger another encounter with gibblings up here. No? Okay. Right. So there are two little encounters in here that I'll tell you about in a second, when I'm sure that I don't have any more basilisks to kill. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, does it? There are gnolls. Oh, this one's elite. Not elite enough. Okay. Successful combat equals instant quick save. Alright. Right, Sharteal. She's a potential companion. She will only join your party if one of the men, the strongest man in your party, can best her in combat. And she's an evil character, so unless you're running an evil party, there's not really much point in collecting her, because she's borderline annoying. Okay, and over here...
Wait! Me no want fight. Me Korax. Me friend.
Yeah, I'm not going to fight him because he will instantly cast Hold Person on me and stick my head up into my nether regions. So, if you have a party, it's a good idea to say, yeah, you can be our friend, and actually let him wander around with you, because he's immune to petrification. So you can use him to distract the basilisks while you just pelt them with missiles. But I don't really need him, and eventually he does kind of turn on you, and I don't really want to try and handle a ghoul at close quarters. So we haven't seen many talking ghouls, so I'll let you live, but yeah, I'm sorry, you have no friends. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't, while that scripted event is running, I can't save. Okay, so I'm just going to clean out this before I go back to the middle of the map, because we're not coming here again. And I do, as you know, like to make sure that I triggered every single random encounter and killed every gnoll before I move out of the area. So, unless I am gravely mistaken, I think I don't need to worry about any more basilisks. So if my protection runs out now, and that's okay. And this, as far as I know, at least in this stage of the game, before you actually get to Baldur's Gate, this is the only scroll of protection from petrification that you can get. So if, as and when I ever encounter basilisks in the future, I will have to find some other way of protecting myself from them. Normally you would use a mage. Level 1 spell, protection from petrification, will do the job very nicely indeed. But since I am not playing with a mage, or indeed a party, I will have to do something else instead. Okay, so now I'm going to top myself up to full strength, full hit points rather, before I trigger this encounter with the very cocky party who just like hanging around in lizard infested. Yeah, so yeah, here they are. So I'm not going to call her a little girl, but I am going to intentionally aggro her. Yeah. So there are 4. Only 2 are in shot. He's probably a cleric, and she is a very, very good fighter. So I'm glad I quick saved, because this might not go terribly well. But if I can kill them, the loot is worth it. Paddle my rump with a big bad sword, you should be so lucky. No, I'm just gonna spam you with fireballs. And oh, it's a mirror image spell. It's that her next one I need to worry about. So this is why I didn't want to use too many fireballs on the basilisks, because if I can avoid it. Okay, so they have a cleric who's trying to heal the... So, what's this, 900 gold's worth of... in total so far? Oh, excellent. Okay, so longsword +1, some nice bracers, some magical arrows, which would be quite handy. Money, and this is quite a nice girdle. Some magical morning star. Oh, this potions of fiery burning oil. Excellent stuff. Right. Now, can I risk meleeing him? I do have full health, and these are pretty piddling low level things, and so we got 1, 2, and yeah, I think all the other party members are dead. So yeah, they are. Yeah, just good chunk of XP as well. Oh, you... Oh, that was the warg! You little fucker. And of course... Right, I'll take the one that actually gives me 10 hit points first. Because I'm in quite bad shape, aren't I? Take another one. Alright. Get a bit more distance. Twat the wall, please. Yes. Alright. So, you can probably see by now that there is no way that I would be able to survive this encounter if I didn't have the... Oh, the Magrillian's unsummoned. I don't need to worry about him anymore. It's just you and me, pal. And my collection of health potions. Alright, so try and get a little bit more distance. And... take that. Ah, okay. So, another longsword +1. It's a shame I'm not dual wielding. So, we saw these at the Thalantis mage residence. Drink a potion of explosions. I'm quite tempted to actually just do a quick save and try it just to see what happens. that might be quite amusing. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's worth a few pennies. So yeah, I can take it without being encumbered. So no, that goes in there. That goes in there. So nice little haul of loot. So those are the best braces I think that you can get, certainly outside of Baldur's Gate. This girdle is at least as good as that, and maybe has a little bit of resistance to crushing as well. We'll get it identified, and then we can probably just choose which one is the best, because this whole swapping belts business is not really going terribly well, is it? I'm going to want that in my backpack, because there's someone over here who needs rescuing. But while I'm at it, you know, we can't leave this undiscovered, can we? Yeah, there's probably at least 3 gnolls in here that need killing. Oh. Oh, that's disappointing, isn't it? Yeah, this is all garbage. I'm not taking that. Okay, so she was about here-ish, wasn't she? Oh, so... yeah, I'm a tad disappointed there weren't more big, ugly basilisks. How am I doing on the XP front? 10,000 to go to level 8. That's okay. You know, I think I got the thick end of 20,000 XP from this area, so it's a good place to come if you want to, you know, level up really quickly. So, and particularly remembering that I'm at kind of like the more top end of the levels, I've done quite well out of that. So let's well, hello there. And I get an achievement. So, who are you?
Yeah?
Yeah. Be nice to her. Yeah, I'm not going to extort her. So, yes. Reputation gain is always a nice thing. So, there's no one else in here who can be saved, unfortunately. So, my reputation is now 18. With a bit of luck, that'll give me an extra... yeah, it does. A little bit of extra bonus on my on my reaction, so a little bit of a bonus to my to the discounts that I'm going to get. Right, so I am going to head back to Beregost and identify these things, and then I will have a little bit of a rest and end this video and probably stop playing for the night because it is 10 o'clock.
With ease.
Or, who knows, I may record another one if I can justify it. Okay, and I can do it quick enough. But I think that's probably enough for this video, because we're going to, before we finally go down to actually sort out the problem in the mines and actually advance the story, now that we maybe gained enough levels to solo, I mean, to be honest, we should have been able to solo Nashkel Mines at level 5, but not with the way this guy rolls. Okay, so longsword. Oh, it's an adventurous rogue, not fire resistance. Braces of defense, very nice indeed. Not going to identify those because I don't need to. This is a nice girdle. We'll look at the stats on it in a second. Warning star, another longsword +1, and I don't need to identify anything else. So, sell that, sell that, sell that. I don't, you know. If I was dual classing, I'd probably, well, I am dual classing, but not in BG1. If I was dual classing, I actually probably want to keep those. I'll tell you what, I'll just hold on to them for now, and I'll just sell all that and get enough money to replenish my stock of arrows. Right, so this one does slashing attacks, which makes you resistant to swords and bladed weapons. That's better versus crushing attacks, and I've got the girdle of piercing, which is best versus missiles or piercing attacks. So in theory I could just keep all three and swap them according to yeah, according to, you know, what weapon, yeah, the guys are coming at me with have. Or I could just pick one. I'm not going to make that decision now. So yeah, okay. So we accrued a little bit of gold back. We've accrued a lot of experience, and we probably don't actually have that many things left. I mean, look at all that stuff that is finished. The only thing that, you know, quests that we know about that we haven't filled is the diner here rescue, and we're not going to do that. So Nashkel, yeah, that can wait. There's still stuff to do over here, and actually now it might be actually quite fun to go through the Svart village on the way back to the Nashkel mines. I won't visit this area yet, because that's actually where you come out after you finish the Nashkel mines quest, and the areas around here, they were added in the Baldur's Gate Tales of Sword Coast, the expansion pack to the original Baldur's Gate. Some of them it's just low level trash, apart from Durleg's Tower. And you shouldn't really go there until you've been to Olgoth's Beard, and because there are quests you can pick up there, and those need to really be done at maximum level with a party. They're not really soloable. So I'll probably skip this entire area of the map, because we do want to get to the city eventually and, you know, progress the story now that we've done 10 hours of power leveling. So yeah, I think we will leave it there, and I will get this video online and prepare to do a little bit of siren hunting on the coast. So I hope you enjoyed that little bit of basilisk hunting, and I hope to see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.